Hey, hi, ho, hey. Good evening again from London, England. I'm here again, looking to do a late one. I know it's a late one, but you know what they say, better late than never. Welcome back to my channel, DLG Reppin', Dele London Gooner, Romeo Echo Papa Indigo November. Now, I won't be too loud because there's a baby next door and she must be fast asleep now. And so are her parents. So with the greatest of respect, I'm going to try and tone down my voice a little, even though I'm so excited again to be doing my football channel on this content. Right. Welcome back to DLG Reppin'S daily transfer news, and I'm just going to be going through Arsenal's plans for this summer and who they're letting go and who they intend to purchase this summer. And one name has come up of recently, Josh Doing. Now, Hibernian has slapped £5 million on the 19-year-old left back. I don't want to be hearing that he's the next Kieran Tierney, or I hate hearing footballers become the next this, the next that. I was about to swear there. Stuff all that. He is what he is. Josh Doing is what he is. Yeah, he's a left back, talented left back with huge amount of potential. And Arsenal are looking for someone to provide competition, or if not competition, someone who can come in and do a job. You know, someone who's got experience. But this is a guy who's got little experience. He's only 19. He's broken into the first team since 17. So he has that experience in the Scottish League. But who's to say? It doesn't mean to say that he's not talented. He is a talented left back. And for me, I think it will make a lot of sense into bringing him in. He may not displace Tierney yet. Tierney, as long as he stays fit, he is our number one left back. And that's the bottom line. Like I said, the fee Hibernian has valued him as at £5 million. Let's get the deal done, Arsenal. Let's go in with a bid. Another player that we've been linked with, the goalkeeper from Ajax, he goes by the name of Andre Onana. I believe he's a Cameroon international. Ajax is number one for a number of seasons, and Arsenal are in talks with him, and still in talks with him, and that's all it is talk, and more frigging talks. Before I keep going, make sure you put a thumbs up like to my channel, yeah? Smash the thumbs up like button for me. If you can hear me, then you know. Smash the share button for me, yeah? Left, right and centre galore. Make sure your friends and your relatives share this channel all over the world, yeah? Flood my comment section with your positive feedback only, yeah? That's your opinions, your thoughts, your response to this channel, etc. And do me the honour and smash the subscribe button for me, yeah? Make sure you smash it all over, left, right and centre. Give me that subscribe numbers, yeah? More than 116. I'm going for 1,000 subscribers. Let's do this, football fans. Just help me by subscribing and I'll shout you out. If many of you subscribe, I'll try and shout you out as much as possible. Anyway, out. Now, I read a little article vaguely that Mikel Arteta's favourite will not have a contract extension. He goes by the name of Mohamed El Neni. There's reasons for it. I didn't read into it as such, but if I could, I would read more into it. But for me, he will be on his way out of the club somewhere down the line. Hopefully this summer. He's just a player that he's just not good enough for the club. You know, I say he's not. I say that because there's not enough quality in his game as a midfield player, and if we're gonna get a quality, top class partnership for Thomas Partey, El Neni just does not fit the criteria to be a consistent quality midfield player. And a top 16, 17 Premier League club may want him, but for Arsenal, we want to go and push ourselves up the table, and we can't do that with El Neni playing every week. Nice guy, nothing against him, but not for me. Another player I'd like to talk about, Granit Xhaka. Now, the deal between Arsenal and Roma is edging closer for Granit Xhaka to become a Roma player. Hopefully just before the Euros, but it's more than likely it's going to happen in the middle of the Euros. Yeah, because we move slow. But a fee has been agreed of 16 million. Now that's just about half of the. Well, that's just about a fraction of the price that we paid for him back 6 years ago. And that was 6 years where he came on in our first game of the season against, I think it was against Liverpool. No, it was 5 years ago. 2016 August, he came on against Liverpool and made his debut. And yeah, we get all excited. We get all blossom. We get all whatever, because he makes a sideward pass look beautiful. And we're getting all, what's that word? Again now. We get all excited and blushy because he's made a sideward pass. He scored the odd long distance goal. Couple of good free kicks, I ain't gonna lie. The one against Newcastle United away, brilliant. The one against Crystal Palace away, brilliant. And not forgetting the one against Chelsea. But for me, he's just not a consistent performer. It's as simple as. And to get 60 million out of him, I suppose that has to go towards a Yves Bissouma. And that's the type of class player that we're aiming for. Someone with that combativeness in that midfield. You know, someone who wants to battle, someone who loves a tackle. You know, when it comes to a battle, he loves to tackle. Bissouma, he loves to he will risk getting a red and yellow card all day long. He's competitive all over that park. And for me, I'll be more delighted with Bissouma than a Ruben Neves, if the truth be told. Ruben Neves is not. I don't know if he's that type of partner for Thomas Partey. Not just. It's not to say it might not work out. It may work, but for me, Yves Bissouma is the ideal partnership for Thomas Partey. Matteo Guendouzi now. He has got loads of potential in his footballing career. The thing with Matteo Guendouzi is his behaviour, his attitude, and overall, he's a toxic human being. He has no respect for no one. I don't even know if he has any respect for himself. Despite the fact that he's become a father, he is like, I think like the Hertha Berlin coach said, he's like a child he's like a young child going through puberty. Well, says it all. This is what we Arsenal fans have to put up with. I do admire the passion he showed when he played the last game for Arsenal away to Brighton. We lost 2-1, and he's told Maupay, I get paid more than you, and my club is bigger than yours, whatever he said. But Maupay had the last laugh in the last minute. and scored the winning goal. And Matteo Guendouzi, I think he may have had a red card in that game. That I'm not too sure of. Or he got into some hot bother, and since then Mikel Arteta has dropped him. And as long as Arteta is still our manager, and I say still our manager, he has no intention of bringing Guendouzi back into the team. And I don't see him playing under Arteta ever again. It'll be a done deal somewhere down the line. We're talking between £6 to £8 million, which is not an awful lot of money. But it all adds up, I suppose. If you include Granit Xhaka's fee, then you're looking at 22, maybe £24 million in player sales. El Neni, £5 million. That's pushing towards 30. But yet, we're still trying to raise enough money to get a youth Bazuma. Now, who's to say Arsenal don't have money in the account? I know Arsenal have money in the account, you know. There's no way Arsenal are cash-strapped. Not for a split second, I believe Arsenal are cash-strapped. Yes, it's hard for me to admit it, but I can't see us signing Bazuma and Neves at the same time. It's either one or the other. And how did Ruben Neves come into the conversation? He's not even in our plans. And I know he'll bring a more flexibility about him. He's more mobile than Granit Xhaka and technically more gifted than Granit Xhaka. Definitely more consistent than Granit Xhaka based on his performances. But for me, I want Yus Bazuma. And it would be nice to get an attacking midfield player as well as a number 10. And Nabil Fekir has been mentioned again. Another link. It's just more talks and links. I'm tired of the frigging talks and links. Let's put the money in. Let's find the money. Because this club has just declined. I don't want to talk about the decline of the club. I want to talk about the transfer rumours, and that's what I'm here tonight. I'm not going up, so I don't want you guys to think that I'm going off the subject a bit. The player I would like to see at right back is Max Aarons, or the other alternative is Tariq Lamptey of Brighton. But Max Aarons would be ideal for me. That's the signing we want. Now, what will really pee me off is if William Saliba goes back on loan, but goes back out on loan. Well, not to the same club, but if he goes out on loan, man, the talk is Newcastle United. Now, we know we have we have a strong relationship with Newcastle United, but I do not want to be loaning Saliba. We need a centre-half who can complement Gabriel Magalhaes, and Saliba is that centre-half. Rob Holding is never going to be good enough in my eyes. He's definitely not going to be consistent enough to do the job that we ask of him. He's just not good enough for me. We should be looking to ship him out of the door, just like we're trying to ship out Hector Bellerin out of the door. We're holding out for 20 million. And how long are we going to wait for this to happen? It's taking an age. By the time we get to the first game of the season, we're more likely than any Premier League team in the division to be unprepared. And if we go into next season unprepared, it won't surprise me at all. But I'll tell you something. Expect a backlash from Arsenal's fan base all over the world. The last thing you want to do is go into the very first Premier League game of the season unprepared, because we have not done our summer dealings. And in the famous words of Chris Hudson, he's had 90 days to buy players. Mikel Arteta, I think you've got more than 90 days to buy players. Note that down. Be keeping the damn eye on what you do. But not just you, your technical director and brethren, Edu. And what's above Edu. So do not let us down. And I'm going to leave it on that. So ladies to the gentlemen, to the boys, to the girls. This is DLG Reppin'S Daily Transfer News. I thank you all for listening again, tuning in and watching. Also, I'd like to thank you all, last but not least, with the greatest of respect, for putting up with me as you do. Don't forget, I'll be back tomorrow afternoon, and I do apologise if I did not do an afternoon recording. I was shattered. I've sat down on this very sofa, dozed off to sleep. By the time I woke up, I decided to have a shower and prepare for this one, which is a late night. You know what they say, better late than never. Anyway, be good to yourselves, be good to your friends, be good to your family. Take care of yourselves. Be safe. And peace and love and bless again. Ladies to the gentlemen, to the boys, to the girls. I'm out of here. Wishing you all a good night and make sure you rest well. If it's good morning or good afternoon, enjoy your day. And if you've got any sunshine wherever you are, enjoy that as well, yeah? Summertime in this part of the world called London, England. Anyway, I'm out of here. Be nice.